I was thinking to look after uh, other parts of this when I did hypnosis in year 2018, and uh, to see what it was about exactly. But then I started to listen one part of the hypnosis, and it was the same as I have talked about in that episode about hypnosis 2018. But I was thinking that maybe it was a spirit that told me to listen to it one more time, and it showed up that there was some things that I have not pondering about. I have not understood it. So it's like for you about my episodes that I have recording, that it can be good for you to return, to reply, to listen to an episode once again a little later on, maybe some month later, that you're going back and listen to it. So I recommend you to save those episodes and then return to it and listen, and you maybe understand it better next time. You have your brain have growing into it. Maybe some things I have say later that you understand, and then you can go back and listen at the episode and find out more what the spirits are saying or what I am saying. So this is what I did today. I didn't go to another part of it because I felt I should listen at the same part again, and it was about this. I have write it down on a paper a little. It's this with that woman that was of full of energy. It's not that she running around like that. That she hold the energy in her, and she is the energy for us. Like Holy Spirit, she is. So it started that Dan that do this hypnosis, he is only part of it when he take me down into the hypnosis. Then what I'm walking around on my own, and he don't tell me what I should do. I walk there on my own experience and not his. And then in the end he helped me to come out from it. That's what he doing then. He don't tell me what to say and think in the hypnosis. And I told him from the beginning that he should recording that hypnosis so I could listen at it later on. And uh, almost all of this hypnosis is that people forget what have been done inside the hypnosis. They don't know. They go down in hypnosis and then wake up and don't know anything what have happened. But that was not me, because I remember everything. But I wanted to have this recording to really listen at it really deep, pondering on what's going on. But when I listen at it today, 4 years later, it was in April 2018 I was to him. And when I listen at it today, I really like I am walking there again, because I remember everything, but not the details. So I need to know the details, and I know I don't can remind me about what happened every step of it. So that's good to listen at the recording. So it's when Dan have done his part to bring me down, and it's always a sofa. I sit in like a garden and listen at the streaming water. But then I do my own thing. So I Dan say I should go on at a path, a small road there in the forest. And I did that, and then I told him that I come to like a curve, and I don't know what's behind that curve. But when I go around that curve, there was a man standing and wait for me, and he had long white beard, almost down to his chest, and then he had long hair that was down on his back, and he had like a stick that he walked with the stick, and he in his way to move he showed me he was an old man, a very old man, and he said that I should come, and I come closer to him, and I saw his smile, and he was on his way to talk to me, and he took me over a bridge, and it was like a hanging bridge. It was not this stable bridge that is in the ground. It's more up in the air, and I walk over there, and then I described that his clothes was orange. He had orange clothes, more going to amber, the light amber, that kind of color he had. And then we go in on a green hill, inside a hill, a green hill, and it was a brown tunnel inside that hill, and he said that I should go walk forward, and he walked behind me. That old man walked behind me, and then I come into this brown tunnel. It was a very strong yellow-white light in this tunnel. And when I come into that yellow-white light, there I saw a throne. It was a throne room. And I talked to Dan like it was the first time I was there. But Dan, he didn't remember what was going on the first time I was to him. But I heard me talking like this was the second time I was there and remember what it was the first time. But for Dan, he couldn't know what had happened the first time. And this was the throne was on the floor, so it was not like God's throne. It was many steps up. We have to walk in steps up to his throne. And he sit very high up, God. And this woman, she was sitting at the throne that was connected to the floor directly. And the old man that was walking behind me, he said that we should wait there. So we have be allowed to move forward like that. We're waiting for that. Because it was not about us. It was about that woman on the throne, that when she was okay, that she wanted to talk to us, then we could move forward. So it was not about us, it was about her, she that was sitting on the throne. And I said to Dan that it is not a person, it's not a human that sits on the throne. It's a light. It's a turquoise light. But the form of the light showing a woman's form. It showed that, but there was not a body like we have here on Earth. It was only a streaming of energy. And then she did. I felt like she was laying an energy on me. And I didn't know what it was. Dan asked me, what energy is it? And I say, I don't know, but maybe I find it out later on. And I said to her that I want to ask you something. I want to ask you, I said to this woman, that this energy, that if she could answer my question, why I have it so hard with people, why I get so much hurt of people, that my life is so very hard to live because of people that doesn't help me or or care for me, or they ignore me, people. So I asked her this, and she said that about it's the future. She said that it's a answer in the future, she say. And then she swept with her arm. She hold the arm out, and when she did that, I saw a door. And she said that I should go into that door and meet my future. This is something new. I have a spirit here so that confirm what I'm talking about. That's my future, and that I have not understood before today when I listen, because there in the future it was a landscape, and there was a man, a tall, slim man, that standing in front of me, and it was I remember it was like he was in a cloud, like he was not sharp. I couldn't see the details in his face. I couldn't see his face. I only saw how he looked like in his form, and not who he was. In that time, 2018, I was hoping it was my future husband that I saw. But today I know it was not. He was the one that hold the future for me. And it was like he was a shepherd, that he hold back, because then after a little while I saw it was children, it was adult people behind him, and I counted it like be 10 people that was standing close to this man but behind him. But I couldn't see clearly their face. I didn't see their face. Not this man or those behind him. I couldn't see. And I know today that was not some people that was in the future here on earth. It was these spirits that have coming through now. They had no coming through into 2018 when I did this hypnosis. But they showed me that they were on their way into the future for me, and in the future for you also, because you can understand by that I tell you what they are saying, and so you can know the future for you also, if you do what they tell us to do. And so that was the spirits that have coming through and visit me here in my home now. So that was very interesting to find it out today. And I read on the paper, he say that this man is like a shepherd or leader for all these spirits. So he is the one that allowed them to come forward to come through behind the veil. They are coming here. And he said that to me in that 2018. He said that to me. This is the people, these people are your future, he said. And I didn't understood because I was worldly thinking. I was thinking that this is my husband to be, and that he have many people in his family and friends that coming with him. But that we know that, I know that today it was the spirits that have coming through. It's so interesting that the hypnosis was so true. And then ask me that. It's a little stupid question, but he didn't understood because he didn't see what I saw. So he asked me, who are they? He asked about these people. And I say that to him that I don't know who they are because they have not coming through yet. They are in the future. And that was almost 4 years ago, and they are coming through now. Now I know who they are, but in that time, 2018, I didn't know who they were. So it was like then be shake up that I say that to him. I can't know them because they belong to the future, so I don't know them yet. And then I go back to this energy, that mother energy, and I ask her. I say to Dan, I'm going to ask her about afterlife, what afterlife is. And once again, the woman say to me that there was another door. And when I look in the room, she say it was a door, another door in the room. And when I look on the side of her, I saw another door, and it was a little like glue in the door because it have not been for a long time someone that have opened that door, so it was a little blocked of old time. So I have hard to open up the door, but I could do it. And then it was when I come to heaven. I come into the heaven, and that's where the afterlife is, in heaven. And then it was many people that stood and just inside the door, and it was very much bright light, white light was it. There was no color in the light, it was only white light. And they stood and waited for me, and they were between 30 and 50 years old, those that was waiting for me. And they showed me the landscape. It was this green pastures, the meadow that I have talking about many times. I have been in heaven 1978, so I remember how it looked like. You never forget when you have been into heaven how it looked like, because it's not the color we have here on our planet. It's a different color. It's so much more clean. The color is not so mixed up. Even if the green color is a mix of blue and green, is it a clean color? It's hard to describe it, but it's clean is in its color, and there was also a living water running through the landscape, but it was clean. It was no rocks in it. It was no plants in it. It was only a clean blue, a little dark blue water running in the landscape. And then I saw also it was like a mountain around that heaven, like it was like a fortress. The mountain was like fortress to not bring in anything that have evil things with it. It was like it's hold back what was on the outside of it. And they say that also to me, that it's safe here. There is no evil, there is no envy, it's no hate. We are all one family, they say to me. And then it was this beautiful thing that I have talked about. An angel, a young girl have coming twice and talk about it. And she is talking about the heart. I heard they singing. I thought it was those people that come and meet me, and they have white clothes on, but they have not the same color of their hair. They have their worldly hair, what they had here on our planet. They have that color in their hair. And so it's like they was kept those color in the hair. And it was some throwing rock on my window when they passed by. And I'd be scared a little. I don't like this, what they are doing to me. But I am protected, even if it's scared when they do this. And the word about heaven is that it is clean. It is clean. And then I say that I don't know why I say that, because I only say it out in the air, and I say I have a picture of me flying. In my afterlife, I have a picture of me flying, and those that was in heaven, that met me in heaven, they say that they confirm it for me, and they say that we move around by thinking. We can move to another place by only think about that place. We don't have any wings that we fly with. We move from one place to another place by only thinking about that place. That's how they do. And that's what we don't understand here on earth, that how to move with your mentally can move the whole you. And maybe we do that in the future, at least up in heaven. And she say that then I come back to the energy, and she say that there is a mother in heaven. There is I am the first of everything, she say. So it's not, God is not coming first, because that is the question many ask. Who created God? And it is a little like answer that how the universe become, all the planets we have in the universe. And it's a little true what they say in the science, that it's the Big Bang. It's some kind of that, because the mother, she say she's mother of everything. She is the start of everything. And she was not a body, she was an energy. So it's very similar to what they are talking about, the Big Bang, that all the energy coming together. So they have that answer already, but they don't understand this about God. But they have that, saying this. That's how everything started. And this energy that I met and talked to me, and I talked to her, she held the energy. She is the mother of everything. And she said to me that you should not think that there is only a father. There is a mother also, she said to me. And I believe her to 100%. I really believe that that's how it all started. It all started with energy. It was not started with a man sitting somewhere and create everything. God's spirit was created this planet, but he is not talking, and the Bible don't talk about the beginning of everything. The Bible describes how it become light on this planet. The Bible don't talk about other planets, how they started. So it was so very interesting to know that 2018, for just 4 years ago, because it was in April 2018 when I come to know that my future was that those that I saw, but I didn't see how they looked like, they should come down here in the future. And I am living in the future now. So it's I come to learn more and more about what's going on in the worlds we don't see. I can see some of it and understand there is so much more than what we know here on earth, and we should be really humble to be here and alive and have everything what we have, and that we wake up every morning. And I was singing this morning, I'm so happy to wake up for a new day. And I have you in my mind that when I start my day also, and thinking of what can I recording today, because I want to talk to you, even if you don't talk to me, but I want to talk to you, because you belong to my family. You belong to those that is coming through here from heaven. You belong. We are one family. We are one nation. We are one color. It doesn't matter what color we have. We are one family. And we should love each other. Not what people are doing and saying or act, but we love them because they belong to the family and they belong to God's creation. So thank you for listening. God loves you, and I love you too.